This is a short video to show you some of the types of records you might find through a relative or even in your own possession. Remember to safeguard your own marriage certificate. Offer to keep copies of marriage records for your parents, children, or siblings, and maybe send your certificate to one of your parents or siblings. Disasters like fire, flooding, etc. can destroy your records, but keeping a copy with others can help you out in times of disaster. Today, it is easy to scan documents and share them with other family members to safeguard important documents. Ask relatives if they have any old letters. This is a letter from my grandmother telling me of my grandfather's first marriage. She tells later how Doris, his first wife, died from typhoid fever. This is a letter that I recently found in my own filing cabinet. I had no idea I had this letter. This is a section from a journal of one of my great aunts and uncles. It tells about their promise to be married. It was found in a church repository, and I had copies made to keep in my own files. Some people recorded marriages in their family Bibles. I could not find an example of my own. This was one from scrapgirls.net. Some people save newspaper clippings. Many newspapers are now being digitized and made searchable. Articles like this one about my mother's bridal shower help document my parents' marriage. I found these notes with addresses in a notebook from my mother. I was looking for something else the other day when I came across these notes. My mother passed away in 1988, so I know the addresses were before this time, and my guess is about 1987 when we had a family reunion. But it could be before that time. I decided to add the addresses to the people in the notes under the menu tab, Collaboration and Family Search. In doing so, I found spouses' names, some children, and parents of some of the spouses and some of their siblings. It was also fun to see my mother's handwriting. It was like getting a personal note from her when I found these addresses. Ask your relatives if they might have an old address book. Address books usually list husband and wife's names, which give you a clue that they were married, and then you can look for the marriage. I then used Google to look up some of the addresses. Here are some of the pictures that I found. Photos are probably the most common record that people will possess. Though it doesn't give us a date, often couples can be identified. Family records is a good place to start. Over the years, I have collected or been given records from family members. Slowly, I am finding hidden gems that I didn't even know I had. Have fun finding what you have and what other relatives might have hidden away. Happy hunting!